Greetings, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Kiyonah. May you be blessed. Years ago, Jack Kerouac wrote about the Rucksack Revolution, and so many people dreamed of that, and a lot of people did experience it. I hope everybody who dreams about it gets to experience it. What I would like to talk about today is how we can grow a grassroots revolution down here where we are on the ground. A grassroots revolution that transforms the world. One person, one mind, one heart, one community at a time, and yet simultaneously, because all of us are doing it in our little places, our little rainbow fractal versions of the whole. And growing a grassroots revolution has everything to do with the choices that you make. It has to do with how you choose to orient yourself to life, your personal philosophy, such as anarchism. It has to do with your choices in what you eat and fuel your body with, where you live, who you know, and I always advocate unconditional love and non-judgmentalism, but I also advocate consciously crafting a magical life for yourself. And I wrote something years ago called Growing the Grassroots Revolution, and I'd like to read to you from that. We are participating in a grassroots revolution right now. Just as peace in the world begins with inner peace, so does essential change in the world begin with essential change in the individuals. Small miracles can change the world, and you can make those small miracles happen by the choices you make, the things you do, the ways you respond. You can change your life right away and empower a grassroots revolution by choosing to embrace your authentic human self, by choosing to love the world unconditionally, and by acting accordingly, no matter what your lifestyle, your life story, or your life goals. We make a revolution happen each day that we are aware and conscious of the choices that we make. And we do this by having the choices we make reflect a return to what really matters and what really works, what really grows corn, as they used to say. By consciously choosing your thoughts and your responses, by your awareness of your actions and interactions, you add to the critical mass needed for change to flood throughout all of humanity. I participate in the grassroots revolution in the following ways. I spontaneously detach and withdraw from anything that creates a false sense of humanity in me as soon as I can. This includes consumption of digitized music, mainstream television, violent video games, shopping at a mall. Like, I detach from all of that because it's not who I really am. I detach from junk foods, fast foods, plastic, chemicals, anything that seems toxic or not beautiful, not an asset. I've given birth to my babies at home. I've homeschooled them and unschooled them and free-schooled them. I've grown my own food. I've made my own art. I've written about my true heart songs online in order to inspire other people. I buy local and organic foods at the most community-friendly places I can afford. I allow the people I know to be themselves and to grow and blossom in their own unique ways, and I encourage and support them in their visions. I do all of this and a whole lot more. Our lives are an expression of our values and our beliefs. I'd like to be a source of inspiration for others who feel a lack of connection with the earth and a lack of connection with a sense of family, tribe, and community. The things I do, such as blogging, networking, and online activism, are a gift of love to my people and my tribes in order to further the development of the Grassroots Revolution. There's no charge, it's open invitation, it's non-commercial, families and children and elders and everyone is always welcome. What can you do to be a part of the Grassroots Revolution? Play music on the sidewalk? Organize food giveaways? Put up awareness-raising flyers and graffiti? The possibilities are practically infinite. So what is this concept of revolution? To revolve is to return, to go around. So revolution is probably a return to what really matters. And history has shown that revolution can take a long time. It can take hundreds of years. It can take generations. But it won't happen if the people along the way do not keep the fires of revolution alive in their heart. So, the Grassroots Revolution, in my mind, is about people embracing their authentic humanity and living in ways that are real, that are connected, that are true to themselves and true to the laws of life. And it's possible for every individual to do this uniquely. There is strength in unity, and unity is strengthened by diversity. So we need all the different notes in the song of creation to make the overall piece of music that is amplified and electrifies everything. What does this grassroots revolution look like? Well, to me, it looks like it has character, it has flavor, it's interesting, it's soulful, it's cool, it's good, it's true. So no matter who you are, if you're a student, if you're a skater, if you're a builder, if you're an official with the government, if you're a cop, it doesn't matter who you are. The grassroots revolution involves each time you stand up for what is right and you live by it. Every time you respond to something in a genuine way because it's true for you, and you embrace it and celebrate it and share it so that it spreads. And the grassroots revolution looks like more and more people becoming free of their paradigms and their labels and so forth and so on. It looks like the earth being allowed to be itself instead of always being cultivated and treated with chemicals and stuff. It involves institutions and authorities actually protecting and serving us, not enslaving and imprisoning us. It looks like common human decency in every interaction. It looks like people being heard equally regardless of their social status because what they have to say is valuable, just because of who they are and what their perspective is. So I just want to encourage you today to keep your authentic human funkiness alive and to make conscious choices that are aligned with your true authentic self, and to make choices and craft your responses in such a way that it empowers a grassroots revolution of peaceful people power, so that it doesn't matter what the overarching paradigms are. It doesn't matter what the narratives are. It doesn't matter what the governments are doing. What matters is what's going on down here at the grassroots level, the anarchistic level, the neo-tribalistic level. To be aware, to be aligned, to be activated, to be ascending, to be abundant. This is the grassroots revolution. Everyone's at varying levels of awareness, and it's a process and a transition that takes time. And it spirals. You make progress forward, and then you go back, and then you make progress forward and you go back. And gradually you spiral closer to the center and further to the edge. Basically, you keep your wild human funk in motion, in the dance of life. You don't get dumbed down, you don't get numbed out, you don't get enslaved, you don't get imprisoned, you don't get brainwashed. You grow the grassroots revolution individually and collectively with others. So I'm going to wrap it up for now. I hope you have a beautiful day. Remember, be beautiful, be free, and be true to yourself. Be blissed and be blessed, because you are. And as you go through your day, take care and take it easy. And I'll talk with you tomorrow. Namaste.